Next up, the third threat to your retirement savings that could drain your bank account a lot faster than you expect.
You're watching Retire Ready Today with Matt Dixon of True North Advisors. This is where you can count on straightforward and objective advice about the toughest challenges with retiring today, like reducing your taxes, generating income, optimizing your Social Security benefits, and paying for the skyrocketing cost of healthcare. Now, back to Retire Ready Today with True North Advisors.
I want to welcome you back to Retirement Ready Today with True North Advisors. I'm Kelly DeMarco, and we are talking about 3 hidden threats to your retirement savings today and the steps you can take now to protect yourself. And joining us is Matt Dixon. He is the founder of True North Advisors. He's a fiduciary retirement advisor, a registered financial consultant, and a member of the Forbes Finance Council. So we're in good hands with you, Matt. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So let's get to it. The third threat, it's the final threat today for your retirement savings.
Yeah, let's jump right in. So the third threat is all the little expenses that eat away at your savings and standard of living in retirement until you eventually run out of money. Listen, 70% of Americans fear running out of money in retirement more than they fear death itself. And unfortunately, those fears are really justified. Almost half of Americans who retire at 65 could go broke in retirement, according to research from Dow Jones. And there are a handful of things that could make it worse. Beyond the big stuff like paying too much in taxes or not maximizing your Social Security benefits.
Like what? What else?
Well, one of the biggest issues right now is inflation. Prices are up about 33% in the last decade. $1 million retirement 10 years ago would cost an extra $330,000 today. So if you're on the doorstep of retiring now, your retirement could last 20, 30, or 40 years. So just think how expensive things could get while you're no longer earning a paycheck.
I can't imagine, because everything seems so much more expensive these days.
Right, and the boxes at the store are getting smaller on my Captain Crunch, but the cost is going up. Yep. And these higher prices are here to stay. This last bout of inflation could have long-term consequences for your retirement. Every increase in your expenses is now magnified. You're paying twice as much for gas and groceries. But where is that extra money going to come from? It has to come from somewhere, right? And before you know it, you could be forced to make critical choices between buying medicine or buying food.
So are there other big hidden costs that we need to watch out for in retirement?
Yeah, another big expense, Kelly, in retirement today is healthcare. The latest retiree healthcare cost estimate from Fidelity found that a 65-year-old retiring today can expect to spend an average of $165,000 in healthcare expenses throughout retirement. That's the average for one person. So a couple should budget $330,000, and if you have had any health issues, you should probably budget even more. Healthcare costs a lot more than most people think. It could be one of your largest expenses in retirement.
But doesn't Medicare cover a lot of this?
Well, that's what most people think. Many people assume Medicare covers all their healthcare costs in retirement, but unfortunately, it doesn't. The average age for retirement is around 62. Medicare starts at 65. So there's a good chance you'll need to fill the gap and pay out of pocket until you reach your 65th birthday. And when you turn 65, sure, Medicare covers some cost, but you could still come out of pocket for hundreds of thousands of dollars in expenses. In fact, those costs I mentioned were after Medicare, and the icing on the cake, Medicare is in the same bad financial shape as Social Security. In roughly 10 years, they're also set to run out of money. This could make it even harder to get your healthcare expenses covered in retirement. And we haven't even touched long-term care.
Yeah,